Hi everyone.
Hello.
Today I'm joined by Melissa.
Okay.
Today we're going to be relationship agony aunts.
But so hang on. So we're in a relationship. Why have I got to dress up like a girl?
Today we're going to be your agony aunts, and I put on Twitter to send in tweets or anonymously email me with relationship queries. We've been through some pretty testing and tough times. We've both learnt a lot from it, so I want to share it with you. Share the wisdom. Plus, Melissa's awesome at being brutal with advice. I'm gonna go with Twitter. Answer some questions.
Yeah.
How do you keep the magic alive after being together for so long?
Do you want my honest, brutal opinion?
Yeah.
I kind of think that magic when you first start going out does go.
Yeah.
I don't actually like to call it magic because there's only magic and no magic, but it definitely dies down. But I think it's more relaxation. That first few months you're just trying
to impress,
and that's hard. That's hard going. Now we're at a stage now where I don't have to do that, not in a shitty way, but just I'm relaxed enough to be like, do you want to watch a film?
I don't think it's like necessarily there has to be magic.
Yeah.
I think that there are times where you'll catch yourself feeling a little bit like butterflies. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll come in and do something and really make me laugh and it'll remind me why I love you.
Meh. Well, yeah, try and... No, I know what you mean. That sounded shit, but I do know what you mean. That makes sense.
I don't think you should strive,
The best...
like really try hard to keep the magic alive.
Yeah, the best piece of advice is just don't try and keep that new magic later on because you'll just kill yourself.
And there's a similar question: how do you save the honeymoon period? I think it's really natural for the honeymoon period to die off. The honeymoon period is going to end to some extent because the excitement of the newness and the uncertainty will die off once you get to know someone really, really well. Now, we've lived together for nearly 3 years now, and I know you like the back of my hand, and you know me like the back of your hand, and you just become accustomed to being with someone. I think love evolves. I think being in a relationship evolves in different ways. And so the honeymoon period is important, but then it does turn into something else. I'm suffering from depression and worried my partner is getting the brunt of it. I can't afford counselling. What's your advice? You need to talk to them.
That's a fucking good one.
You need to talk about it with your partner, and you need to talk about how you're feeling and whether they truthfully are feeling the brunt of it. Figure out between you a way to deal with it as a team.
Yeah, and also you should talk to someone, necessarily a close friend, possibly even your partner, although I would leave that as last resort. You need someone who's going to be neutral, who's not going to be emotionally involved. That's always nice, that they're not emotionally involved, because they can give you clear advice, but if I know you can't afford it, but if you could save for it, it really does fucking help. Trust me. And then maybe talk to your partner about it. Be careful, because sometimes I'd prep them before, make them sign a disclaimer. No, seriously, not like literally, but just say, look, this might come out wrong, but and then explain.
What do you do when your best friend seems to be hitting on your boyfriend constantly, online and in front of you? I've been with him 2 years and we're 21 and 23, so I feel like I'm being childish, but it hurts sometimes to watch someone you should trust trying to be more than friends with your partner in front of your face.
Oh, that is fucking hard. That is.
The answer to that question is, how is he responding to that? If he's not reacting to it and it's all her, maybe there needs to be a discussion.
I mean, if it is a close friend, then maybe just leave it. It might just be a fuckhead. But because I've got a friend, it won't be named, his missus, she's a bit like that, but I know it's harmless. She is just like that. She's a bit like here. All the time. I think she's just over friendly.
It could be a case of them being over friendly.
Yeah, it's a bit like you got to know them and she's like that all the time kind of thing. Gonna have to talk to him first, I would say. Yeah. And I would, again, like I said before, don't play the blame game. Don't be like, you've been... But just as it's come to my attention that so-and-so, blah, blah, blah.
How do you feel about
it? And you can usually tell if they're lying. And if they do, you break the teeth. Not really. Already.
You should talk to your man about it and say, have you noticed this?
Also, I'll tell you what you shouldn't do is go on their Facebook, phone, and look at their texts, because you might see something that you might look weird, but that you might be taking out of context, and
because
it
you've
can
already
backfire.
got it in your head.
Yeah, don't snoop. Just be honest and just ask. Or if you're rich, you could hire a private eye to follow them, because that's cool.
A couple of months ago, I had a serious chat with my boyfriend. Our relationship had become a friendship, and it's not a good thing. We haven't been intimate in over a year, and we have only been together just under 2 years. When I spoke to him, he became extremely upset, and it was difficult to speak to him properly. He promised things would change, but they haven't, and I don't really know what to do. I love him, but things just don't feel right. I also don't want to lose him. I'm so stuck. If you're feeling different towards him, I think you need to address it and think about yourself and how you feel about it.
Yeah, selfish. It's cool.
Selfish is quite a strong word, but essentially that's what it's being. And like,
you've got to look
I know
out for number uno.
You can't obviously keep worrying about how what you say or what you feel is going to affect other people's feelings, because at the end of the day,
get over it. Well, he will get over it. It's brutal, but he'll get over it. He'll get over it. Trust me. Don't feel bad. Don't waste. Like, the way you got to look at it is you can't waste your life with the wrong person because you don't want to hurt their feelings. I mean,
it's true though.
I've tried this approach. I know how it feels to break someone's heart, or hurt someone's feelings. Maybe I don't think I was that, didn't make that much of a mark, but to hurt their feelings, it sucks, and they are gonna cry and say it'll get better, but ultimately, especially after that long, if you're feeling that shit, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that if you talked about this and got your feelings across and sorted it out, I'm pretty sure that you would find a way to make it work and still remain friends. What do you do when you've got fantastic chemistry with someone but their ex is still around? For context, me and this guy like each other, but we're both friends with his ex, and it's clear she still likes him. I don't know whether I should follow my heart or my head, because I don't want to hurt the poor girl. P.S. I didn't know them when they were together, so it's not like I've been waiting to sneak in.
I have been in this situation, so I will answer this one.
I've been in it too.
You just gotta go for it. Swear to God, you gotta go for it. The way you gotta look at it, if it's an ex, you said it was an ex, wasn't it?
She's friends with the ex.
Yeah, so
and the ex still likes
two girls likes one boy, basically. Mm-hmm. But the other, but her friend has already had her chance. That's the way you gotta look at it. There's always gonna be chemistry between them because they've been together. You gotta go for it. She'll get over it. She will get over it if she's your true friend. They'll find someone else to like, and eventually that'll just be water under the bridge.
There might be a chance that they'll fall out with you. My mum told me that you can't wait around for things like that. Like, if you want to do something, just do it.
Yeah, man.
And it's not like she's your best friend.
Yeah. If it was your best friend, there's a code.
Yeah.
You don't bang your best friends, girlfriends, or boyfriends. Not without their permission.
My partner and I have been together for about a year and a half. And I find him being very unmotivated in his work, finding a better job like he says he wants to, and other things. It's starting to affect our relationship to the point where I feel like I'm putting in most of the effort in making him feel special, helping him apply to jobs and surprising him, but getting nothing in return. Every time I address this with him, he says, I'm just keeping scores. However, I just want him to realise he's pushing me out of his life. I think you just need to be honest. Like, I think you need to address the
definitely.
fact. Just say that you're pushing me out of you don't
need a fucking leech in your life.
You're pushing me out of your life, mate. And I think you need to address that and tell him, but in a nice, calm way. Like,
but don't say mate at each sentence.
All right. Have a sit down and talk about it and just say, look, you're really pushing me away.
Mate.
And we need to sort this.
Mate.
Fuck off!
Mate.
No.
I've had something super annoying.
I was speaking to this guy and I asked him to come to a gathering. We both liked each other and we both drank a lot then, ended up doing the dirty in the bedroom. The next morning he was being all nice and drops me home. I tell him to text me so I know he got home safe, and I don't get a text or anything from him for a week and ask him what's occurring. He decides to tell me that he has other stuff on his mind and said he didn't even want to have sex with me. Is he a fuckboy or is it probably something I've done wrong?
He's a dick. He's a dickhead. He's a fuckboy. What is even a fuckboy? I don't even know what that is. He's a dick. If he worded it like that, then he's a dick. But it obviously... Did he take her home?
He dropped her off at home.
Yes, I mean, that's a nice thing. I know some of my dudes, they should not be named. Just tell them to fuck off. One of them has a spare mattress that he tells them to fucking sleep on when he's done with them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a dickhead.
I would not worry about it.
Yeah,
I would just
wouldn't worry
move
about it.
on and
Yeah.
just, what an idiot.
No offence to you. I'm sure you're a lovely girl, but you can't expect a relationship just because you had sex.
She's just worried that she's done something wrong.
Oh, no, fucking 100%. Again, we're back to this. Don't blame yourself, man.
No, don't blame yourself.
Don't blame
for
yourself.
Someone else being a knobber.
It's not you at all. 100 billion %. I will guarantee that. That's not you. He could just be a man and go, look, last night was cool, but I don't want any relationship, or no, I don't want to carry on. It's harsh, but it might be true, which later on you might come to respect.
Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want us to do more of these, then let us know in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Bye!